Hello, I'm John Bachman. Today, President Obama vows that his new request for military force against ISIS will not lead to an endless war.
I'm convinced that the United States should not get dragged back into another prolonged ground war in the Middle East. That's not in our national security interest, and it's not necessary for us to defeat ISIL.
And while his request limits military action to 3 years and bans any large-scale use of American ground troops, the White House is not ruling out the use of boots on the ground in limited situations. The president says he wants flexibility. Speaker John Boehner and some Democrats are raising concerns about the president's plans. Boehner says changes are likely before it comes up for a vote.
The president's point is that he wants to dismantle and destroy ISIS. I haven't seen a strategy yet that I think will accomplish it.
Well, House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi is not endorsing the president's proposal, but she says Congress should quickly pass a narrowly defined bill to fight ISIS. And while that passage is expected, at least one House Democrat is already promising to vote no. Also on Capitol Hill today.
I now ask the House to join my colleagues and me for a moment of silence in honor in the immortal spirit of Kayla Mueller.
And there's that moment of silence. The House pausing for this afternoon to remember Kayla Mueller, who was killed in Syria. We got confirmation this week that the 26-year-old aid worker from Arizona was murdered by ISIS. And another overseas crisis, the fighting in Ukraine. The leaders of France, Germany, Russia, and Ukraine briefly posed for photographs in Minsk today, where they were engaging in high-stakes peace talks. They are trying to iron out a deal to end nearly a year of fighting between Ukrainian troops and pro-Russian rebels. Chris Kyle's wife, Taya, breaks down as she answers questions on the stand today in day one of the American sniper murder trial. Prosecutors say former Marine Eddie Ray Routh was numbed by marijuana and whiskey at the time that he shot and killed Kyle in another Iraq war vet, Chad Littlefield, back in 2013. Routh's attorney said his client was mentally ill at the time of the shooting because of PTSD, though some discount that claim. And the White House today, Vice President Joe Biden presented the Medal of Valor to 22 police officers and firefighters, calling them an amazing bunch of individuals.
You are the best thing we have going for us. So to all of you, I say God bless you. May God protect our police and firefighters and their families.
And among those honored were police and firefighters from Watertown, Massachusetts, who confronted Boston bombing suspects Dzhokhar and Tamerlan Tsarnaev right after that attack. And it's not quite the White Sox World Series scandal from 1919, but a Little League team from Chicago has been stripped of its national title. Little League officials say the Jackie Robinson West team brought in ringers from outside Chicago. The team's been put on probation, and the team's manager has been suspended. We'll have another Newsmax Now update coming up for you in 30 minutes. For now, let's head back to the Steve Malzberg Show live from New York.